guys. So today I have a little bit of a confession to make. I ordered a third planner. That's so bad. I'll get into kind of the whys and the hows, but let me show you this beautiful beauty first. It is a Kate Spade. I don't even know what it's called. I bought it from somebody on Instagram, so it was pre-used. I am a vegetarian, so in general, I do try to buy my leather goods to be pre-used or to be pre-owned so that I'm not like, I don't know, it makes me feel a little bit better about using leather, a little bit less like a hypocrite, but it worked out well because I think a lot of these are only available at the outlets. I'm not sure what style, I don't know if this is the Wesley or whatever, it's the personal size zip around, and here you can see it has the pink interior. This does have an ink, and they told me that before I bought it from her. It does have like a pen mark. If you guys have any tips for getting that out of a planner like this, let me know. Otherwise, I am planning on putting like sticky notes and page flags in here, so I bet it'll be covered up by that, so I'm not too stressed about it. Other than that, it doesn't really show too much wear and tear, but I'm glad to get it kind of pre-used. I just feel a little better. So, and it has this pocket here, card holders, but like I said, I'm not gonna use it as like a full wallet, but I do like that it has that possibility. It has the rings, and you know, if another pocket back there, something for your pen. I really liked that it totally zipped up and I could just put it in my bag, and then I can use it on the go. So I guess the obvious question is, why the heck did I buy 3 planners? Like, why do I think I need 3 planners? And I'm gonna be straight with you guys. There is no world in which I need 3 planners to be an organized person. I think anybody that thinks that they need 3 planners to stay truly organized, I mean, maybe your life is busier than mine, but I think if you have time to plan in 3 planners, then your life is not disorganized enough to require 3 planners. You know what I mean? Like, I am fully aware that I plan for fun. Like, if I were actually like a truly busy person, like I would be like jotting stuff down like in pen, no stickers, and just like getting it done. Like, I certainly am busy at my job and I keep myself active and in like, you know, in my spare, like in my free time, but I'm not like a crazy stressed out working 80 hours a week type of person. So when I say that I like need 3 planners, I do not need 3 planners. In no stretch of the way do I need 3 planners. I wanted 3 planners because I think planning is fun and I've been really wanting a personal size one for a while, but I definitely don't need 3 planners. So with that caveat out of the way, why did I get this? Why did I want a personal size planner? Well, I will tell you the main reason that I finally broke down. I had been thinking about personal size for a while, but honestly, I had not seen personal size inserts that I really loved. But all of that changed when So Much Crafting came out with her new inserts, which I did order already. And these are the new So Much Crafting inserts. And actually, I'm just gonna pop them right into my planner just because it might be hard to see white on white. So these are the new So Much Crafting inserts, and they are awesome. They are a personal sized layout that has the entire week on 2 pages, so you can see the entire week at once, but it's vertical layout and the width is the same width as the Erin Condren. So you can use all of your normal stickers that you would use in your normal vertical planner and they'll fit perfectly. So I like loved that. That was exactly what I wanted. I honestly kind of wanted something like this when I first got my work inserts from So Much Crafting, but she didn't make these at the time, and honestly, now that I have a bigger, like I have the half letter size for work, I'm glad that I have that much room because I kind of like to be able to decorate a little bit more and also just like really write out all the to-dos and meetings that I have in a given day. But this I'm going to be using so I'm gonna be using the personal size planner. I'm gonna be using this like basically to take it everywhere. I really like how portable it is. It fits perfectly in my bag or in my purse. Whereas my Erin Condren right now is freaking huge. I got the 18-month planner, which I would not do again. I got the 18-month planner and I add stickers to it. So it is like a fat stack, my Erin Condren, so I don't go anywhere with that. That sits at my desk, and it's like how I plan my YouTube, and like I like to plan all my chores and everything using it, but I'm not like able to take it around and like, you know, jot down, like if I have like a friend that's like, we're out at happy hour and it's like, oh, let's schedule our next happy hour. I don't have my Erin Condren with me. I look at my Google Calendar instead. So I wanted something that I could actually take with me to like have an at a glance summary of my week. And also have an at a glance summary of my months, because I did get a few other sets of inserts for the personal size, which I'll show you in a second. The way I'm planning on using this is pretty much for anything that requires me to like go somewhere. So, or like the summary of the activities that I'm doing like every night during the work week, and then like all day on the weekends. So like an example of that is like, I'm not gonna be putting my to-dos in here, and I'm pretty much not gonna have YouTube stuff in here unless it's like important that I have like a list of videos or something, but I'm not gonna be like saying my nightly to-dos. Like there's gonna be very few to-do lists in this planner. Instead, it's gonna be like, if I have like an exercise class after work, I'm gonna like put a half box for like my exercise class. And then I'm also gonna write down like what I'm eating for dinner that night, so that if my husband needs to like pull out, I don't know, like pizza dough to let it rest, I have like a reminder for that. Or if I have, like dry cleaning that's gonna be ready on Friday and I can pick it up then, like I'll put a reminder for that. So it's really gonna be like, and like I'm gonna put TV shows in here, but only if I'm actually planning on sitting down to watch them. I'm not just, sometimes I just put like reminders that there's a new episode on, and just so I'm like aware of it, and then I'll watch it on demand like 2 weeks later. But I'm only gonna put it in this planner if I'm like actually gonna sit down and watch it. So, I think it's gonna be really useful. I'm such a bad YouTuber. I'm really sorry, guys. I did already plan one week, oh, I can fill out. I actually did some of these things. So I did already plan this week. I got them, and I like got home from a happy hour and literally sat down and like planned them right away, because I was like so excited to plan in these for the first time. So this is the Glam Planner like Gilded Petals kit. I had gotten it as like the Black Friday Cyber Monday mystery kit, but I think she re-released it and called it Gilded Petals. So I loved how this looked. Like yeah, it's like a little busy with all the prints, but like in terms of the amount of information that was in here, like this was perfect for me. The only thing I wouldn't do is I wouldn't do a YouTube list again. Instead, what I would want to do is like list the dinners that I'm having every night. But this was just like experimental, trying that out, because she had a YouTube header. But other than that, like this was perfect for me, because it was like a summary of what I'm doing every night. Like I had yoga, and then I was meeting a friend for bar, then I had happy hour with my friends, and like happy hour with Dan, but then I needed to remember to take out the trash, run to the post office. Like this is just perfect. It's basically like errands and exercise and social activities, which like, so it's the perfect thing to have with me like when I'm like out and about and not chained to my desk. So I don't need to see all the like, you know, a list of like every, you know, all the editing I need to do on YouTube. I don't need to see that on the go. What I need to see is like, oh, don't forget to like go to the post office in the morning. And so yeah, I think that will be a work in progress how I'm gonna use these, but I do think that's kind of my general plan, is kind of like outside, like anything that I would need to know if I was outside of the home or if I wasn't at my desk, any information that I'd wanna have in here. So, and I will fully admit that like, in addition to wanting it for that functionality, but I definitely also just want it because I think it's pretty, and I wanted like another planner to like use stickers in. I'm nuts, I know. But but this was a format that I had honestly wanted when I first ordered from So Much Crafting, and she didn't make it yet. So when I saw she was releasing it, I had to try it out. So I'm super excited to plan in those. and also just to be in a personal sized to try that out. So the other inserts that I ordered from So Much Crafting, let me go ahead and show you those. These ones, obviously, I already started to use. I didn't save the wrapping. It comes in like a cardboard mailer, but then it has a plastic wrap inside so that if anything were to get wet, it wouldn't get damaged. So the other things I ordered from So Much Crafting are, I'm gonna do this like on here so it's a little easier for you guys to see. First, I ordered her monthly view calendar. And so it looks like that. This I'm going to not decorate at all. I'm going to literally just write on this in pen and use it for planning out social stuff, and like I might mark like big work deadlines on there too, so I'm like aware of that when I'm making my plans. But this is like what I'm gonna use when I'm looking at like, oh, can I do a happy hour with you on that day? Or oh, can I like, oh, does my dentist appointment, like let me write that down somewhere. So I like this, and so I'm gonna use those just very simple, no stickers or anything in those. And then next I got just her simple, like her grid paper. And So Much Crafting's, her paper quality is awesome. Like it feels beautiful. The reason I got this, well, A, just cause like I like grid paper for making lists, but B, one thing that I saw some people were doing with these new So Much Crafting inserts, because it is a little weird to have your eye go like Monday, Thursday, Friday, like that doesn't make sense. And you know, you wanna read left to right, but I like it this way better because it's like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, but then you still have Saturday and Sunday together for the weekend, and like you can see one half of your week at a time. But in order to facilitate that, what some people are doing is like taking a piece of grid paper and putting it in the middle. And then it's like you can use this for like list making for the first half of the week. So so I thought this was pretty nice, and this can kind of like be your dashboard for the week, and then it covers up the second half so you're not like distracted about like trying to read across. So I thought that was pretty creative. So I might try that out some weeks if I'm like using this a little bit more intensely. Oh, that's the other reason I wanted to get this. I went on a work trip to Boston and I didn't have like a nice planner. Like I didn't want to bring my teal Filofax, A, because it's a A5 size and it's like big, and B, I thought the teal looked a little unprofessional. But this I feel like I could bring, like as long as they didn't see the stickers, I feel like I could bring this to a meeting or something and like take notes in it if I needed to. So, and it'll travel a lot better because it's smaller. So like on weeks that I need extra list making, then I'll use the grid paper to kind of insert in the middle of the week. So that was another one. The next set of inserts I got were these weekly checklists. The weekly checklists, I am really excited to use these. I do some habit tracking in my Erin Condren, but obviously I can't make my entire sidebar like habits, but there are so many daily habits that I want to work on developing, like just dumb stuff like, what's an example? Like when I get home, I go to a yoga class and I go straight from work to yoga. And so I change out of my work clothes into yoga clothes at work. Every single night, what I want to be doing is emptying those work clothes from my gym bag and hanging them up so that they don't get wrinkled. What do I do instead? I leave them there till the next morning, and then I like have to like scramble to empty that bag when I'm packing my new bag, and you know, I'm also trying to pack my lunch. And so anyway, so there's all sorts of like stupid little routine stuff that like maybe a normal person can just do on autopilot and they don't need like check boxes for themselves. I am not that person. I thrive on like external feedback. So the ability to check something off, even if it's very minor, very much appeals to me. So I am gonna plan to use those like, for those kind of tasks, like making my lunch, cleaning my lunch Tupperware containers, emptying my gym bag, hanging up my clothes, processing the mail. Like normal stuff that if you're like a normal human and not the laziest jerk ever like me, then you probably don't need a checklist to do it, but I am very lazy and I think this will be really helpful for me. So very excited to use those. I've been wanting those for a while, but just hadn't gotten them because I don't know. And then the final, oh no, not the final. I got two more inserts. First was, she calls them checkbook registers, but I am going to use these to track my spending. I'm not sure I'm going to do this every week or every month rather. I have been trying, I need to cut back on like buying stickers and like other various things. It's not really a money thing. It's just like I have too many stickers as it is. Like I can't keep buying more kits than I can use. Like I can't buy more kits in a month than I can use in a month, you know? Like I need to stop growing my collection. I need to use what I have and like not be bringing in more than I'm turning out, if that makes any sense. So I'm gonna use these to start tracking that, like especially my Etsy spending. And I think it'll be nice to have it like that I can write it down, you know, so it's like easier to do it on the go, or like, cause I'll have this with me at work too if I like, so yeah, I can just like, I can fill this in. I just wanna try it out, try tracking my spending. I'm not as like worried. I'm not gonna track everything probably, like, I don't know, like groceries and eating out. Like we have like a separate like combined budget, and like I don't need to worry about that as much. It's a little bit more automated, but for my personal stuff and especially my sticker spending, I should start tracking that. And then the final set of inserts I got were the workouts, and I thought this would be fun to actually like, so what I'm gonna do in the weekly inserts is like write down what I did, but then here I'm gonna write down okay. In the weekly inserts, I'm gonna write down like what I plan to do, but here I'm gonna write down like actually what I did, especially like as I start to run more or as I like lift weights, like I wanna actually track like, oh, I ran 3 miles at this pace, you know? So I think this will be nice to have those, and I'll just have those in their own separate section. So that's all of the inserts I got from So Much Crafting, quite the stack. And I need to get this planner set up. I'm probably not gonna keep all of the months in here because otherwise it'll be pretty thick. The other thing that I'm waiting on that should be arriving on Monday are dividers for this planner. I ordered some from an Etsy shop called Armor for Your Planner, and they're arriving on Monday. So what I'm gonna do is cut myself off on this video now, and then on Monday I'm gonna film showing you the dividers, and then I'll show you how I'm setting up the entire planner. So I'm gonna cut this out now and I'll come back with dividers now. Okay, so we are back on Monday night now, and my dividers did arrive today as promised. And these are from Armor for Your Planner. She has both an Etsy shop and an Amazon shop. I ordered these from Etsy just because I've never really ordered personal goods, like handmade goods from Amazon, and I knew that I knew what I was getting into with Etsy. And even though obviously I order from Amazon all the time. Anyway, so let me go ahead and open these up. I did order... I did also order from her some inserts for my A5 sized work planner, my Filofax. And I'll just show you those really quick since I'm probably not going to include them in another haul. Not inserts, dividers. And I guess she included that, like kind of a dashboard. But I love these, and it goes really well. My Filofax is teal, so I love the way these go. I think they're perfectly summery and like really, really fun. So that's kind of what, those are the A5 dividers. But then I did order a few, obviously I ordered I think 2 sets of personal size dividers. So it comes with a very cute little handwritten note. And then it's wrapped in tissue. The whole thing came in like a bubble mailer. Okay, so so first right off the back, in the back, I did order all this, but I don't think I ordered this, so it must be like her freebie sampler, or like her version of a freebie sampler. Also, I think I said it's like Amor for Your Planner, like not Armor. For some reason I was thinking it was Armor. I'll link it below. I might be saying it wrong. What is this? Sorry, I'm struggling to get this out. So what do we have here? So it's like a, it looks like it's, oh, this is like washi samples. Very cute. I really like this peach and navy one. Cute idea for a sampler shop. Then it has some like little, I don't know if these are like Project Life cards. Very cute, like little like maybe Valentine's. This one is like love you, and it has like little grid on the back. Super cute. This is nice. This is like a really nice, like unique freebie. Love you more, think happy thoughts. Super cute. You could punch these in and put them in your planner too. And Then there's like a bigger one. Remember this? Yeah, I think these are Project Life cards. I don't really know what Project Life is, but I've seen other people call them that in videos. So I think I'll go with that. But anyways, very cool. So here's the dividers. I ordered 2 set of personal dividers because I wanted to, since I was ordering from her anyway and I was paying shipping. I was like, well, let's see. So I'll show you the first set. And it looks like she does like change them seasonally as far as I could tell, because all of these were kind of Valentine's themed. But I kind of like them, especially with the interior of the Kate Spade being pink. I think it lends itself to these. So this one is called Low Key Love, and I'll show you the different patterns. I loved this one. Polka dots, really cool geographic hearts, stripes, very Kate Spade, and then XOXO. But I really like the one that's on the front, which is the one you'll see. And then it does look like with all of her dividers, she does include like a little dashboard that you could put sticky notes on in the front, which is nice, or even in the back, which is nice. So that's pretty cool. So there's the first set. And then the second one was called My Rosy Heart. Again, so you can see, I think these were like kind of Valentine's themed. Oh, this is pretty too. Okay, so here's the first one. Pink. Hearts, more stripes, and then arrows, and then again a cute little like flexible dashboard you can put in the back. And I think these are really nice. I mean, I've read that like plenty of people are like, you know, on Instagram or whatever, oh, I made my own dividers, you just cut up a folder, but I am just like not that crafty, so I felt kind of overwhelmed at this prospect of trying to do that. Maybe after, like maybe if I want to try it like in the future, but I just really wanted to get some because I feel like especially the personal size, my Filofax came with dividers, but they're just really ugly like manila folder color dividers, so I'd been kind of holding off on getting some pretty ones because I was like, oh, I don't need it. But I think to make that personal size functional, I'm gonna need the dividers so I can go to the different sections, but I obviously I didn't have any. So anyway, so then the final thing I ordered was 2 bookmarks for the personal size also, and they match the sets I ordered. So this way it'll let me flip to the right week in my planner. Oh, I guess I didn't realize they came with 2 each. Oops. Oh, maybe I did. But anyway, so I got this one to match this set, of course. And then she was out of stock of the one that matched that specific color, but I thought these kind of went with the theme close enough, and these were pretty on their own, so I got that to go with this set. So all in all, very excited. I think these are really nice, really nicely done. They're like really, really nicely laminated, and like the corners are just really like, they look very nice. They look much nicer than I would have done if I had tried to do it handmade. So what I'm going to do now is to set up my planner and come back and walk you through all the sections. Okay, so here is the final look of my Kate Spade personal size planner. So you can see I put the dividers in, and I'll show you the different sections. And then I just did fill in these pockets just with some like Post-its and page flags that I had lying around. I'm not sure that I love this exact combination, but I like Hello Spring for right now. Obviously it's spring, and I do like having page flags on hand. And so yeah, so I'll just walk you through the sections. This first section, oh yeah, the back of the dividers is white, but that's fine for me. So I like that the first bookmark flips right to this week, and you can see since I started filming this video last night, I did start planning my inserts for this week. I haven't filled everything in yet, but I did start to fill it in. So this week I decided to try out a more of a no white space look. I'm not sure, I think I liked last week better, but that's okay. So now I know. I just wanted to use up some of my March stickers since I had them, so I tried it out. Might not be my favorite, but anyway, but I really like that I can just easily flip to this week. And then I have the rest of the weeks in here. I'm probably gonna keep just a quarter at a time. So right now it goes through like the first week or the last week in June. So I'll do like April through June, and then I'll switch it out for July, like through September when that time comes. So I think that'll work best. And And then the next section, I have the routine checklist, which again, you can see I started to fill in last night. And I still need to add some more stuff and fill in what I've done so far today. But I like this. I'm gonna leave it in the second tab and just flip right to it. And then at the end of every week, the only thing is these inserts are double-sided, so it's kind of annoying that you have to use the back before you can like bring in a new one. I'd rather just be able to flip to the front of this, like have this be this week, every week, but it is what it is. So I'll probably, this week this will be here. Next week I'll use the back of it. But then after I'm done with this sheet, I'm gonna move it to the back of the section and then bring up, and so then it's like you don't have to keep flipping through the section and I don't need to use a bookmark for it. I did for these, again, I didn't put all of these in. I think it came with 30 sheets. I put about half in here just to keep the planner like light and travel friendly. That's the beauty of inserts, right? And then the third divider has the monthly calendars. And I started filling that in a little, nothing too crazy. But yeah, I like, this is where I'm trying to decide if I want to leave the divider here or with the routine. I'm leaning towards here because it'll be a little bit more of a pain to find this quickly if I'm trying to make plans. And I can move, like I said, I can move their sheets in the routine section around. But so that's this section. The fourth section is, I'm gonna put the workouts in there. This might be a work in progress. I might move these back and then the fifth section is the spending. So I might end up switching those. And then I just stuck the graph paper at the back. What do they call this? Grid paper? Grid paper. Grid lined? I don't know. I just put that at the back and I can pull those sheets in whenever I need them. And again, for all of these other tabs, I should have said, besides the monthly calendar, I did leave all months of the year in the monthly calendar, but everything else I grabbed about half of the stack of inserts that I got from So Much Crafting to put them in here, just to keep things lightweight. And I'm still filling up. You can see it's like still a pretty thick stack, but I kind of like it. And then I put that kind of the dashboard that the Amor for your planner sent at the back as well. So that's what my personal size planner is looking like right now. I am so excited to be planning in it. I just think these So Much Crafting inserts are perfect. So yeah, I'm really excited to have this personal planner. Like I said, totally unnecessary splurge purchase, but I think it's gonna be really fun for me. And I'll try to be posting these spreads on Instagram. I'll probably do a plan with me for one of these soon for the So Much Crafting inserts, and stay tuned for that. So give this video a like if you liked hearing about my crazy three planner scheme that I'm running here, and subscribe if you want to see future plan with me's in this planner. So thanks for watching, guys. Bye.